Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi called himself the ruler of an Islamic empire. But Kurdish intelligence officials tell us a spy in his inner circle helped lead U.S. commandos right to him and turn Baghdadi's hideout into a hole in the ground. Satellite images this morning show Baghdadi's compound before the raid and the rubble now in its place. After 100 U.S. Special Operations Forces in 8 helicopters, backed by jets and drones, flew in for over an hour and descended on Baghdadi. President Trump watching on secure communications.
He was screaming, crying, and whimpering. And he was scared out of his mind.
As American special ops and a dog chased Baghdadi into a hidden tunnel.
Trying to escape, but it's a dead-end tunnel. And it was brutal, but it was over. And as I said, when he blew himself up, the tunnel collapsed on top of him.
Our cameras found a deep crater where Baghdadi's compound had been. A building with a gaping hole in the wall.
A large crew of brilliant fighters ran out of those helicopters and blew holes into the side of the building, not wanting to go through the main door because that was booby-trapped.
U.S. Special Forces were on the ground for hours here, hunting for Baghdadi, collecting intelligence. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi founded ISIS. At its peak, it controlled a large swath of land across Iraq and Syria. He called it the Caliphate. It sent and inspired terrorists around the world. Over the last 5 years, U.S. Special Operations Forces and allies, Syrian Kurds, destroyed the Caliphate. Baghdadi on the run. Until this weekend, when the ISIS leader was killed in a smuggling town on the Turkish border.